What's going on? Forgive my kids coming out in the video. I had somebody ask me earlier today about an update video on the GC project on the steering. Hold on, using one hand here. All right. So somebody asked me earlier today, how hard was the install for the GC PRS rack? It was very, very easy to do, honestly. Since it is the OEM style, there's really no difference in removing the factory rack and, you know, putting this rack in and then, you know, reversing the steps. So obviously there's two clamps on there to hold it together. Let me see if I can even see it from up here. Okay, so you can see some of the green from the rack. So it's just the two hard lines there. There's two O-rings in there. And then you have that hard piece. And then obviously, you know, your factory power steering rack. This one's from a later RS model. Or at least the reservoir is. It's a 95 pump with an RS reservoir, just because the other ones keep leaking. So regular hard lines from 95, and then I just ran them all the way down to this rack. Now, I don't know how easy it's going to be for me to get in here because this car is a little lower than the factory unit. So let's see what we can do. Sorry, guys. So literally getting the rack in there was pretty easy to do. You can see I still got a little bit of oil. I mean, it's never going to be perfect. It's a Subaru. But, I mean, literally you just take the tie rods off. You know, I just replaced the tie rods not too long ago. These are Moog units, and they do their job. So, those have been good. I got new boots, and then I wanted you guys to be able to see the green, or the green from the rack itself, but it's just kind of hard to maneuver here. Anyway, you just remove this bracket here. It's 4 bolts, and then you have access to the rack. I mean, it's very simple. You only had to transfer 2 hard lines over from your OEM rack to this rack, and then it literally just bolts right in place after you get the tie rods off. Then you just screw your tie rods on and then go take it in for an alignment. So, I mean, that's how I did it. It really wasn't too bad. The biggest thing that I would tell you to do is, if you're gonna go with this rack, make sure you have, these are the stamped steel control arms. I have a set of the STI aluminum ones, and I don't have them in yet, but this is why you want to get them. You can see there's a pretty big gash in my new wheel here. Now, luckily, I have a neighbor who does wheel restoration, so we'll just go ahead and clean that up. But unfortunately, and you can see where it's rubbing right there. That's where the end link is for all the GC stuff. Now, the STI version, which is aluminum, only has one side of this bracket. It's right there in the inner one. So I don't know if that helps you guys, but I would definitely look to invest and see if you could find a GC STI aluminum set of control arms, because the factory stamp stuff from just the regular old Impreza ones, they rub on this rack. And that also could be contributing because I have the Eibach lowering springs and the AGX, so I don't know if they all kind of work together in that, but that is the issues that I've had with it. So yeah, anyway, that is pretty much going to do it for this video. The rack was really easy to install. Like I said, it's factory size, so you just take it out and put it back in, and good luck to you. And if you have any questions, just let me know.